Hi, welcome back. My name is Tony, your plant-based foodie here in Paris, France. And today we're going to do a vegan tuna fish salad. It's going to go on so many things, just like a traditional tuna fish salad. Sandwiches, salads, lettuce wraps, whatever you would do with a normal tuna fish salad, this will work for you as well. It's super tasty. So if that interests you, please subscribe, stay tuned, and let's get started. Okay, so you stayed with me, so don't give up yet. I'm going to show you how we're going to replace traditional tuna with chickpeas. And believe it or not, it really is satisfying. It was one of the things I discovered pretty early on, was using chickpeas in a variety of different ways to give you that satisfying taste. And when people ask you, where do vegans get their protein? This is a major source of proteins, chickpeas. So they are your friends. So what I went ahead and did was drain one can, about a 15-ounce can. I drained it and then I rinsed it to get rid of any extra sodium that we're not wanting to include. So I went ahead and did that. So that is ready. And then the traditional other ingredients that you might add in a tuna fish salad. The one ingredient again, for those who aren't familiar with Tamari sauce, we will be including Tamari sauce, but I believe everything else should be here. So basically, it's super fast, guys. I'm going to go ahead and add in the chickpeas. And after a long day of work, it is super satisfying to go ahead and smash the crap out of these chickpeas. If you do go ahead and are a really good plant-based person and you soak these over chickpeas, raw chickpeas overnight or dried chickpeas overnight, and then you cook them and things like that, that is the other route. But for us other vegans who might not always have that kind of time to spare, I just went ahead, let me get this out of the way. I just went ahead and used a can already made for me, chickpeas, I should say prepared for me, and then I just get rid of the sodium that was included in the can. So I luckily have a smasher that my mother gave me when I was very young, but you can use a fork or anything else that you want to mash. And like I said, this is a great stress reliever. Oh my God, I'm so warm in here. You think I actually had the oven on. Anyway, so yeah, you're just going to keep crushing them until they kind of give you that flaky consistency, like if you break up a tuna fish out of a tuna fish can. And I'm going to do that. Just a few more crunches. COVID. Oh, hate you. Sorry, was that too much information? I think we all can relate to that. I don't know where you are in the world watching this, but maybe you're in confinement like me. Anyway, as much as I'm trying to make these videos timeless and not dated, we can't kind of ignore this whole COVID thing. So I'm in lockdown right now, but I do get out to go to work, and this will be my lunch tomorrow. And I hope it'll be your lunch or snack or a potluck dish, which I have done. People have needed. Just gonna take the spatula and get all the stuff that's stuck in the masher. Anyway, it looks pretty good. No major pieces. I don't want to bore you with all my crushing anger. So, okay, it is good. Let me just show you how that kind of should look. Just kind of crumbly. Okay, and now we're just gonna assemble. What I have is some, believe it or not, non-vegans who might want to go plant-based. There is vegan mayo. There's soy-based, there are all different kinds, and I will give you a link of where you can find that. So I'm going to add in some mayo, vegan mayo. I'm going to add in some Dijon mustard. I think that was 2 tablespoons of mayo, and this is a 1 teaspoon of Dijon sauce. Then this is sort of the magical ingredient that's going to kind of give you that fishy taste that we're going for. The Tamari sauce. Not too much, folks. And this is still less salt added Tamari sauce because it can be very salty very quick. And that's another reason we want to rinse the chickpeas, so we don't have to worry about it being overly salty. Okay, so I'm going to add in the Tamari sauce and red onions for that little bit of flavor, a lot of flavor actually. I chopped up some dill pickles. I guess you could use horseradish or whatever you like, whatever you would maybe add in for a tuna fish. And I personally love it, so I have to add it, but this is not necessary. I love celery. I love the crunch in the celery, and I actually just love the juxtaposition of the taste of the celery and the tuna fish flavor. So I'm going to add in some celery. And now we're just going to mix it all up. And this is one of those dishes where, like, really the longer it sits, the flavors really just get better, and the taste just gets better and better as they have time to marinate together. So after I go ahead and mix this all up, I will be, and you will be, putting it into the refrigerator for about 15 minutes. Now, if you're not going to be eating it right away, like say for me, I'm going to eat this for lunch in a salad. But since I'm not going to be eating it right away, I could actually prepare this sandwich right now and put the entire sandwich in the refrigerator. So by tomorrow, these flavors have all blended beautifully. Now, if you're going to get ready to, like, say, serve this, like tonight, if I was serving this for guests as like a little side dish or with crackers or something like that, or in a wrap and then cut them up into little wheels, I would definitely let them sit in the refrigerator for 15 minutes, let the flavors really combine, and then serve it to people. But that's about the only real rule here. So anyway, it's all set. I'll be right back after I put this in the refrigerator and I'm ready to assemble. Stay tuned. Hi. Okay, so the tuna fish salad has been in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes, blending all this lovely goodness. This is basically, if I was going to be eating it right away, you still want to let it sit for a little bit of time in the refrigerator to really let the flavors come together. Or again, like I said, tomorrow morning or a few more days from now, it will taste so, so good because all the flavors have, all the ingredients have had a chance to blend. So I'm going to go ahead and make a sandwich, let you see. But first, I'll actually start with, let's just say you're going to have a luncheon with the ladies or something, or you're just looking for a nicer way to present this. So I'm going to go ahead, and I have these romaine cups that I have, and I'm just going to scoop them in. Nice little presentation. And I will put in a couple little cherry tomatoes that I cut up. Yum, folks. This is beautiful. It's tasty. I'm going to hold off for one more second until I make my sandwich. But basically, you can do this, like I said, for a party. I have, like I said, I have prepared this for people who didn't know it was quote unquote vegan, and they've eaten it with tortilla chips. I've turned it into burritos. You can literally do anything with them. It is so good. So that's one option. You can just make lettuce cups with them. Really nice. And, or like I said, a sandwich. So I have, I like a little extra mayo. This is Mayonnaise, soy-free, but there's all sorts of different brands. I'm not a ambassador of any company. I'm just letting you know what I'm particularly using. So I just like a little extra mayo to go on the on the bread. I have chosen a gluten-free vegan bread, but there are all sorts of different brands. I just have a gluten intolerance, so I have to be careful. But yes, I am going to go ahead and get my sandwich ready. And again, this is very good for you guys and satisfying, and you don't have to worry about cholesterol or pollutants or anything like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and load up my sandwich with this salad. Being generous with myself because tomorrow will be a busy day and I want to feel satisfied. I love it when people think that vegans just eat, grass or, I've had someone say, oh, what do you eat, a napkin? Yes. And this is what it looks like. These are what napkins look like. So I'm just going to add some romaine lettuce I have pre-chopped. I like a little extra crunch. And let's get our greens anywhere we can. And I'm going to add in some more cherry tomatoes for this. Oh my God, I don't think I'm going to be able to wait until tomorrow. Let's be real. I might have to make an extra sandwich. Let's be real about that. So yeah, I'm just going to put this in a little Tupperware tomorrow or tonight. And that is a beautiful sandwich, guys. Now, I have to do a taste test, don't I? Yes, I do. And yet again, I'm hungry because I'm doing this after work. It's so good. It's really good. I know you're not going to believe this until you try it. So please, please try it. It's incredibly good. And so, of course, if you're trying to cut down on carbs, these lettuce wraps are a great way to have them as well. Okay, so that was it. Not a long video this time. They don't all have to be long. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please try this recipe and let me know how it goes. It's really been a lot of fun and I'm loving your support. So if you're still liking these videos, please hit subscribe, like, notification bell, share with a friend, and I'll see you next time.